welcome back to my channel of Welshman Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing my non-spoiler review for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So the movie is directed by Ryan Coogler again. He comes back after doing the first one. Film also returning cast members are Letitia, is it right, who plays Shuri, Lupita Nyong'o, who plays Nakia, Danny Gurira, who plays Okoye, Winston Duke comes back as M'Baku, and Angela Bassett as Ramonda, Queen Ramonda, and Martin Freeman does come back as Everett Ross, with newcomer into the Marvel series. Apologies for the thing of the names, but Tenoch Huerta, who plays Namor. So pretty much the story of this is the people of Wakanda fight to protect their home from interfering world powers as they mourn the death of King T'Challa. But it also, that's only kind of like, that's like the beginning of the movie, and then it kind of expands into the Namor storyline, which is pretty much Americans are drilling for vibranium under the sea. They've got a new gadget that can detect vibranium. So Namor and his people attack that ship in, or like an oil rig type thing, and kills pretty much everyone on board. But the Americans think it is Wakanda that do it. So you find out then that the girl who invented it is played by, if I got it up here, Dominique Fawn, who plays Riri. So she is Ironheart. If you've read the comics, she's Ironheart in the comics. So she's like a 19-year-old kid who does stuff like that on the fly and all that. She does. She's very smart and all that. She made it with scraps and all that. So Shuri and Okoye go and try and find her, because Namor kind of threatens Wakanda of getting her, so they can do their justice for her. Justice for her taking part in the drilling and all that, or like she wasn't directly involved, but they used her equipment. It is. So kind of the rest of the movie is Wakanda won't hand her over to get slaughtered. So it's kind of a war then between Namor's people and Wakanda. So you get a couple of battles and that then. So overall, I really like this movie. I honestly think it's the best out of the Phase 4. I've always put Spider-Man No Way Home at the top of the Phase 4 movies, but I think this one's taken over it. It's a bit of a different Marvel movie, which I like. It is, I've said before, like they've tried it a bit in this Phase 4 to do kind of different movies. A lot of people have knocked it. I've enjoyed Phase 4. I think it's been a nice building block to what they're going to do in later phases, or especially in Phase 5. But yeah, I like this movie a lot. I probably just put this above Black Panther, the first movie, to be honest. The majority of this movie is excellent. There's a few little nitpicks I got, a few little dislikes probably and all that, but the direction's brilliant by Steve Coogler. He's a really good director and that. So it's a good story as well, because it does really focus on T'Challa's death and how Shuri, especially Shuri, is dealing with it. There's a brilliant, I don't want to do spoilers and all that, so I'm not a thing, but there's a brilliant cameo just before the third act, or like the last battle and all that. It is, really surprised me, to be honest. I didn't expect to see this character back in this movie and that, but yeah, he comes, and it plays a lot on Shuri there, because she's just feeling a lot of, she doesn't care anymore about the world. She'd rather see, there's like a scene in there where she said she'd rather see the world burn. That's how, she's got no heart left or anything like that. So the acting in this is absolutely amazing, especially by Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri. She's brilliant. Angela Bassett is amazing in this as well. It is Lupita Nyong'o and Danny Gurira. They're all amazing in this movie. I think the acting in this is really a step up from your usual Marvel movies, and that, yes, it does play a good homage to T'Challa, played by Chadwick Boseman in the first movie, and Civil War and Infinity War Endgame as well. It does. It plays a nice little tribute to him and all that, and you do feel it throughout the whole movie. There's a sad affair where, unfortunately, in real life, he did pass away from an illness. He did, which his character does do in this in the beginning of the movie, and it's like Shuri's just fighting with herself throughout this whole movie. That she's not a traditionalist with her ancestors and stuff like that. She doesn't believe it. She's more of a science girl, so she wants the facts and all that. But it does think that she questions why she has these gifts and she couldn't save her brother. It is. There is a good scene in this as well where Shuri, after the Moore's a daughter and his people try and get Riri to capture her and bring her back to thing, Shuri does give herself up as well as her. And then you go to Namor's home city and all that, and it is beautifully crafted and visually stunning as well. And they have a good little interaction there as well. Of they're not really that much different. They've both got very commanding civilizations or their people and all, and they are technologically superior to the rest of the world. And you do get a feeling in this movie as well, a few scenes, that the rest of the world wants the vibraniums to get on a level playing field, but the Wakandans will not trade with any other nation with the vibranium and all that. So there's a lot of complex storylines in this movie, and I think it does it perfectly overall. And like I said, the acting is very good, direction's very good. Visuals overall are very good indeed. There are a few spotty moments. Marvel have gone a bit downhill, especially with the CGI suit, and when they take the mask off, the head on top of the suit and all, it gets a little bit ropey in some scenes and all that. But overall, the visuals are very good. You got a new villain as in with Namor. I think he's brilliant in it. The actor does an excellent job, and this is going to be the only spoiler of the movie I'm going to give, but you can kind of guess it anyway. He does survive, so it's good to see a villain not dead. And the actress who plays his daughter, unfortunately I haven't got it up on thing, does a really good job. Kind of goes into my nitpicks then of his daughter and like his top, it's not henchman, but like right hand man, let's say, and all that. I've got some good scenes in it, but I wish they developed them a little bit more. Maybe in other movies now we will see a lot more of them in get more development. It is, but yeah, they do a really good job for what they got. But it's a little nitpick. The same as the visuals is a little nitpick. The music of this of the movie is brilliant. Like, I love the music for the first Black Panther, but this one as well, equally as good, maybe a little bit better. It is. Cinematography is great. My only one nitpick, probably more for the cinema than the movie, is the dark scenes. I didn't watch it in IMAX. I just watched it on normal screen. Maybe because it is. But the dark scenes in this, and I don't know if anyone else saw it as well, were a bit too dark. It was hard to really see what was happening, or like the detail on some of the costumes and stuff, especially with Riri's Mark 1 Ironheart suit. You didn't see so much and all in the action and that, but other than that, I think this is a brilliant movie. Definitely go and see it in the cinema. I think it's going to rake in the money, and I think it's done pretty well over the weekend so far. I think like Thursday and Friday, I think it was up to 158 million worldwide, I think, something like that. Maybe hitting 2 million maybe after Saturday as well. But yeah, really good movie. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait to watch this again when it comes out on 4K. It is, because it's a definite pickup for me. It is. And yeah, absolutely love this movie. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below and tell me what you thought of the movie if you've seen it or if you're going to go and see it. And if you'd like to see more videos, I guess, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye.